Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. 90-Day Fiancé. Did Olga Koshimbatova move back to Russia after Steven Friend split? In her recent appearance on 90-Day Diaries, Olga Koshimbatova revealed that she was no longer living with Steven Friend and was considering moving back to Russia. The couple met in their early 20s, fell in love, and became pregnant. In early 2018, Olga and Steven welcomed their first child, Alex, in Russia. They began that K-1 visa process in order to build a life together in the United States. They also decided to document their journey on TV and joined the cast of 90-Day Fiancé Season 6 along with other couples. Unfortunately, Olga and Steven faced numerous challenges during their brief appearance on TV. They appeared too young to handle the responsibilities of parenthood, resulting in frequent arguments and fights. Steven seemed like a villain in their relationship, and many 90-Day Fiancé fans predicted that the couple would eventually break up. Despite these predictions, Steven and Olga surprised everyone by tying the knot in August 2019, giving their relationship a fresh start. In 2020, Olga and Steven separated because of personal differences, but ultimately reconciled, leading to the birth of their second child, Leela, in September 2022. Despite their differences and financial burdens, Olga and Steven's marriage had been successful. However, their relationship continued to worsen after the COVID-19 pandemic, and they separated. In August 2024, Steven shared an update on his Instagram story confirming their split. He admitted Olga was a wonderful mother to their two children, but also acknowledged that they could no longer be together, hinting that irreconcilable differences may have been the main cause. Despite their split, Olga and Steven found a way to co-parent their kids together, prioritizing their responsibility as parents above all else. In May 2025, Olga and Steven appeared in 90-Day Diaries Season 6, where they discussed their current living situation. Steven told the cameras, "The past few months, we really haven't been seeing eye to eye too much." He explained that he had moved out of their home to live with a friend, apart from Olga, in hopes of resolving their issues and finding a way to move forward. Olga also expressed her opinion, stating that she planned to return to Russia with their children and not stay in New York after the split. Olga subtly indicated the underlying motive behind her decision to leave the United States and move back to Russia. In 90-Day Diaries, she discussed her aspirations for the future and revealed her desire to go back to her home country due to the high cost of living in New York. She said, "Living in New York City with two kids, it's hard, and working in marketing doesn't cover everything." Olga also shared her intention to grow her photography business in the U.S., with the goal of progressing in her career to be able to afford life in New York. In April 2025, Olga shared an album that showcased her current lifestyle, including engaging in various activities like photography and spending time with friends in the city. In the caption, she indicated that it reflected her life lately. Olga's current Instagram bio further confirms her presence in New York City, as she describes herself as a mom and photographer in NYC. It appears that the 90-Day Diaries cast member didn't follow through with her plan to return to Russia. A familiar face from 90-Day Fiancé Season 6, has been the subject of much speculation regarding her current residence. While her ex-husband, Steven Friend, has been open about their split, Olga has maintained a more private stance. However, recent social media activity and public appearances suggest that she is indeed residing in the United States. Olga's journey began when she met Steven Friend during a vacation in the U.S. Their whirlwind romance led to a pregnancy, and she returned to Russia to give birth to their son, Alex. In 2019, Olga moved to the U.S. on a K-1 visa and the couple married shortly thereafter. They later welcomed a daughter, Leela, in 2022. The family settled in New York City, where Olga pursued her passion for photography. In August 2024, Steven confirmed their separation, stating he had decided to end the relationship to prioritize their children. He mentioned that while Olga is a great mother, he couldn't continue in the relationship. Olga echoed this sentiment, referring to it as a new chapter. Despite the separation, there is no indication that Olga has returned to Russia. She continues to be active on social media, sharing glimpses of her life in the U.S., including outings with her children and photography projects. Her posts suggest she is still based in New York City, where she has established her career and lifestyle. While Olga Koshimbatova has not publicly confirmed her current residence, the available evidence points to her continued stay in the United States. Her active presence in New York City and ongoing professional endeavors indicate that she has not moved back to Russia. As she continues to focus on her family and career, fans can expect more updates from her in the future. Olga Koshimbatova, a familiar face from 90 Day Fiancé Season 6, has had a journey filled with love, challenges, and growth. While she didn't permanently relocate back to Russia, her recent visit there has sparked curiosity among fans. Olga's story began when she met Steven Friend during a vacation in the United States. Their whirlwind romance led to a pregnancy, and soon after, Olga returned to Russia to give birth to their son, Alex. In 2019, she moved to the U.S. on a K-1 visa, and the couple married in August of that year. They later welcomed a daughter, Leela, in 2022. Throughout their relationship, Olga has been open about her experiences, sharing moments from her life as a mother and photographer. Her social media presence offers fans a window into her world, including her recent travels. In recent months, Olga and Steven took a trip to Russia with their son, Alex. The family seemed to enjoy their time there, with Steven sharing glimpses of their adventures on social media. He expressed his appreciation for the warmth and hospitality they received, even mentioning the challenges of learning the language. However, despite the enjoyable visit, Steven clarified that they were not moving to Russia permanently. He mentioned plans to invest in property there in the future, but emphasized that the U.S. winter was a significant deterrent for both him and Olga. As of August 2024, Steven and Olga have confirmed their separation. Steven announced on social media that he had decided to end their relationship, prioritizing their children's well-being. Both have expressed a commitment to co-parenting and maintaining a civil relationship for the sake of their children. Olga continues to focus on her photography career and raising her children. While she hasn't made any public statements about her future plans, her recent activities suggest she is embracing this new chapter with resilience and optimism. Olga's journey has been one of transformation and strength. While she didn't move back to Russia permanently, her visit there with her family was a meaningful experience. As she navigates this new phase of her life, fans continue to support her, eager to see what the future holds for this resilient mother and talented photographer.